Welcome back to the third part of this investigation into harm and heme. And here we've got hemoglobin, protein in red blood cells, and made up of 4 chains. Now we've seen the chains idea before, like in that Fleetwood Mac song and all that. Right? But interesting, it's made up of 4 chains. A compound known as heme, which in turn contain iron. And then you got the trans idea, the transport. Right? So you got a lot of code in this. Again, like it's very reminiscent of the flat earth idea, flat earth, and maybe that flat earth type of idea was about obviously like the iron, Fe iron, right, in the globe. So maybe it was about relating to the plans to only have one bloodline, right? The idea of only having one bloodline, like there can only be one in the Queen song and that. You know what I mean? The chains. So yeah, you got hemoglobin. Obviously ideas of the globe and that. It's a funny little illustration. It looks like what they call it, flying saucers or something. Like Saturn, the iron and oxygen molecules. Funny illustration, like. Of course you have Fe iron, right? Fe iron. And arch. Scientifically disproven conception of Earth's shape as a plane or disc. Of course, this is, what they call Earth's gonna be, it's nearer to a plane or disc than a globe, innit? So of course that's pure lies in that. Like everything what they give out basically. Of course is realism. Of course, it's possible that both sides of it are coming from the same source, like, you know what I mean? In fact, they're probably all like, aren't they? Both sides of the debate, you know what I mean? Coming from the, like 2 wings on the eagle type of thing. Of course, iron, Fe, in the transition series. Of course, there's going to be a lot of code in it, group 8. Like the 2 dollars 4-4 and oxygen. Of course, going to be a lot of code and all this stuff. And of course, you got touching the hem of Jesus' garment. So basically, you're going to refer that to the hemoglobin idea, the blood of Jesus type of idea, The blood of Jesus is obviously big idea. Again, you got the 8 and then the 4-4. So, and you got like 3 8s type of thing, 8-8-8. Which become 8-16-24. No, 8-16-24, so that's 42, which is the big G. The big G. And then the 33, Galilee. So obviously lots of good. Here's Hemmings Monthly Magazine. Hemmings Classic Cars. Only for like very rich people like to get like old classic cars and that's it. Hemmings, the Bible of the collector's car hobby. Hemmings hemorrhoids treatment. And Hemmings hemorrhoids treatment. You see that the blood of Jesus, right, is the foundation of redemption, like a fountain, like a soda fountain or something. The empty life you inherited from your ancestors, God paid a ransom. Because obviously the tea medicine doesn't come cheap. See? Paid a ransom to save you from the empty life you inherited from your ancestors. And the blood of Jesus washes away sin. So again, you're talking about tea drinking type of ideas. You know, the hemoglobin, the blood of Christ, the blood of Jesus Christ. Yeah. According to vampires drink blood, right? Yes, vampires drink blood. And there's a bats, like a Batman, right? And they drink blood. Of course, vampires are from Transylvania. And Charles III. Of course, we didn't even know that the first two actually existed. You know what I mean? But of course, this one's called Free, as in the Masons, right? And owns properties in Transylvania, the trans idea, and is heir to Vlad the Imperial's bloodline. Known towards his cruelty towards enemies and impaling them on stakes. And also drinking tea. And drinking the blood of Christ, see? Drinking the blood of Christ because it's a trans idea. See what I mean? And is the heir to Vlad the Imperial's bloodline. It's again the bloodline idea. Right? And the property idea, the homes, the hymns, see? And offered a new title of Prince of Transylvania. So you know what I mean? It's lovely, isn't it? Trans and the blood drinking. Drinking the blood of Christ equals trans. And there's 42 Bible verses about drinking, knowing Jesus. They would drink and stagger and go mad. Calvin Harris drinking from the bottle. Hamoud Bualim, Nigerian soft drinks manufacturing company. If you remember the Boole Society, was a lion on the thing there, right? Most of 33 centilitres. When you got a boer, right? Boer is just simply in a dish or container, right? Basically you have a drinking boer, right? Like a punch boer, tea boer. Used for small boers, used for serving both tea and alcoholic drinks in Western culture, right? So the idea of East and West again. the bull. Chawun tea bull. Preparing and drinking tea, chawun. Tea bull, simple as. So when you go to this bull society, you're talking just the bull society, right? It's just the bull society, it's the tea drinking society. Of course, there's a lot of conspiracy about it and all, that's just a bull society. Tea drinkers. Aristocratic. And tea drinkers. Now about this for a bit of cure, James Burlam, James Christopher Burlam, MBE. Of course was he in the Likely Lads. But also done one with Peter Bulls. He had James Burlam and Peter Bulls. James and Peter. You know, straight out the Bible and that. Two bull drinkers, see? And interestingly, the Likely Lads, he was called Ferris. The other one was called Ferris. The F-E, the iron. Christ, another Christ, see? Words of Christ and the tea drinking and bull drinking and all that. Of course, yeah, you don't know what you're asking. Jesus said, can you drink the cup I drink? The tea drinkers drink. And the new covenant is based on faith in the shed blood of Christ. Let this cup pass from me. So loads of, cup drinking and blood and tea and everything like that thing. So you got Balvia, which is an Indian fantasy television series. So we're talking about Ball Earth type of thing, they've gone on about Ball Earth. You're talking about Bull Earth, and tea drinkers Earth. See how meaning is strong and powerful. Associated lucky number 3 course. 8 letters like the Janus, the Dalits. Queen Fairy and 7 fairies. Ball means kid or child. Like, the children of Israel type of thing, The ball means the child. Yeah, children of Israel, right? Again, in keeping with the bloodline idea, are descendants of a common ancestor, Jacob, and Jacob is James. As we know, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So they're all descendants of a common ancestor in the King James idea. And all descendants via tea drinking and the trans bloodline. Descendants of Jacob. You always see how Santiago becomes James, right? Like the Jacobua, James the Great, or Saint Jacob, Santiago and Iacomus, Jacobus. So when you have Santa Claus, right? Basically Santa Claus is a contract. So again, it's in like a contract with James Jacob. So it's a day with tea drinking again, it's a day with trans again. The Santa Claus idea and all that.